guys, I want to show you a little bit about behind the scenes of editing pitch. A lot of people are under the impression that you can just record anything and auto-tune it and you'll be fine. And auto-tune is really a tool that was designed by producers to add an effect, or the pitch just shoves to the next tone, you know what I mean? But when you get in the studio, even really experienced session vocalists rarely have exact pitch through every note of a long song. And when you're recording people with less recording experience is even more so the case. I'm going to give you a quick example. This is an advanced level recording project we're doing with some of our students. So we've got everybody singing the exact thing. The same note and the same rhythm has to match completely up. I'm in Pro Tools. Most people don't use Pro Tools, but I want to give you a little example of pitch. So in this case, this is a bunch of different people. We got tracks all over the place, right? Kind of a mess, but here's our music down here, and this is our sample line I'm going to give you for pitch reference, and then I'm going to show you kind of how we fix pitch in the studio. Okay, so here's my sample vocal. We're doing a Christmassy theme.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
All right, I didn't even have to pitch correct the hey. That's so nice. Okay, so as you see all these little pieces in here, little pieces I'm editing. So I'm going to take Amber's track, and now I'm going to play hers by itself.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
So if you sing it, you're like, yeah, it sounds great, sounds fine. What's the problem? Well, watch when you put them together. They don't mix up because there's slight differences in pitch, even though you think that I hit the note, right?
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Okay, so we can make that match a little bit better, and here's kind of how we go about it in the studio if you want to know how we actually fix pitch.
Oh, what funny.
So I'm gonna take this section and I'm gonna listen to it just by itself.
Oh what, oh what, oh what, oh what, oh what.
Might be hard to tell, but it's just a teeny bit sharp, and I'll show you how this happens. So watch, if I preview this.
Oh what, 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 oh what.
So you see how it kind of gets sharper if I go this way, flatter if I go this way. Now if I use this one, it goes sharp and flat in a big way. You'll hear it here. Let me reset. Oops, let's do a preview here.
Oh what, oh what, oh what.
Now she's a man.
Oh what.
Now she's a
oh what, oh what, oh.
Munchkin from Munchkinette. So I'm going to change this just a little bit.
Oh what, 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 oh what.
All right, I tend to sing along with it because that helps me to find the pitch a little bit quicker. So I'm going to fix that a little bit. Now I'm going to go into, well, there's a couple of sections. All right, fun's a little sharp, I can hear, so let's fix that. I think that setting's about right still, just a little bit. Drag that tone just a little bit. And I see that ride we're slightly off on, so I'm going to find ride, and I can do this pretty quickly because I've been doing it a while. The same thing, I'm dragging it down about that much. Now if I wasn't sure, I would just... But I know that's about right. And I hear it on one. We're not up together. In a one. So let me find one. Whoops. And listen to that one. About same.
Horse open sleigh, horse open sleigh.
Now you see if I did that, I see sleigh is still off. I could just go ahead and do that whole section, but I know that sleigh is a different sleigh doesn't need to be moved that much. So.
Horse open, horse open.
So I'll fix that, and I'll do sleigh separate. Sleigh. Now if I were to leave it there, it's still slightly sharp. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to sing the note that should be sleigh. What I did is I moved it down a semitone here, and then I fine-tuned it there. So now if I listen to both of them together.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
So we're much more together than once you put your music in.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Hope you can hear that a little bit. So then you mix and you edit and you put effects in and you do all that stuff. So that's the basics of pitch editing. So if you think I'll go into the studio and they'll auto-tune, it'll be fine. I just want you to see how long it took me to do one section of one line editing so that pitch matches. So these are singers, by the way, that have been training for a while. These are singers that did a really great job when they recorded. And we still, when we go into the studio and we have to match pitch with other singers, it's still hours and hours of editing to do these little things. So the common misconception that I don't have to worry about singing well because I get in the studio, they'll just fix it in the mix, as we used to say. Or now they say, oh, I'll just auto-tune it. Well, if you have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to pay, you can, because it takes hours and hours and hours and hours of work. Autotune, as most people think of it, is just a tool to mistone, and it actually takes the semitone. Like if we were going to take this one, let me do that. Let me show you just this one. Autotune actually moves it by semitones back and forth like this. Like that. So autotune is not pitch correction. Pitch correction really needs to happen in building the voice. And then when you go in to record the studio, the reason you get a better recording when you pay a lot more money, well, usually you get a better producer, but they take the time to do these little things that really make it sound better. It's another reason why most singers will sing along to recording of themselves and not sing live. I happen to know that all these singers we've recorded can sing well live, so that's a skill in of itself. So I hope that hopefully just demystifies a little bit about how they fix it in the mix, so to speak.